Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to explore a fascinating topic: how to read people like a book. We'll be discussing Read People Like a Book by Patrick King, a practical guide to analyzing and understanding people's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors. If you've ever wanted to improve your ability to connect with others, detect hidden emotions, or simply understand why people act the way they do, this book provides powerful tools to do just that. So let's dive in and start breaking down these essential skills. Let's start with the basics. In the book, Patrick King explains that reading people is not about mind reading. It's about paying attention to verbal and nonverbal cues that reveal someone's thoughts, emotions, and intentions. One of the first things King emphasizes is the importance of observation. You have to become a more attentive observer of people's actions, body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Here's how to begin. Pay attention to body language. A person's posture, gestures, and movements often speak louder than their words. Crossed arms, fidgeting, or leaning away from you can indicate discomfort or resistance, while open body language like uncrossed arms or leaning in often shows comfort and engagement. Facial expressions. The human face is highly expressive, and it's one of the easiest places to look for clues about someone's emotional state. King advises you to watch for micro-expressions, which are brief, involuntary facial expressions that can reveal true emotions even when someone tries to hide them. Tone of voice. The way someone says something can be just as important as what they say. A change in tone, pitch, or pace can signal anxiety, excitement, or dishonesty. For example, a shaky voice might indicate nervousness, while a monotone voice could suggest boredom or disinterest. The key lesson from this section is that reading people starts with paying close attention to the subtle signals they're constantly sending. One of the most important points King makes in the book is that you should never read people's behavior in isolation. Context is crucial when interpreting someone's actions or body language. Here's an example. If someone crosses their arms, it could mean they're feeling defensive, but it could also mean they're just cold. The meaning of the gesture changes depending on the context of the situation. So, how do you interpret behavior accurately? Consider the situation. Ask yourself, what's going on around this person? Are they under stress? Is it a high-stakes conversation? Understanding the environment and the context can help you make sense of their behavior. Look for clusters of cues. Instead of focusing on a single gesture or expression, look for clusters of behaviors that reinforce each other. For example, if someone is crossing their arms, avoiding eye contact, and turning their body away, these combined signals are a stronger indication of discomfort than just one cue alone. The main takeaway here is that you can't rely on any one gesture or facial expression to read someone accurately. You have to look at the whole picture. Patrick King explains that one of the most important aspects of reading people is understanding their emotional state. Emotions drive behavior, so if you can decode someone's emotional state, you'll have a much better understanding of what they're thinking or intending. Identifying basic emotions. The book outlines 6 basic emotions that are universally expressed through facial expressions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, and disgust. King advises you to become familiar with the facial expressions associated with these emotions so you can recognize them instantly. Micro-expressions. As I mentioned earlier, micro-expressions are brief flashes of emotion that appear on the face for just a fraction of a second. Even if someone tries to hide their feelings, micro-expressions can reveal their true emotions. For example, a flash of anger might show up for a split second before someone composes themselves. Learning to catch these fleeting expressions is key to understanding hidden emotions. Emotional shifts. Another important tip is to pay attention to shifts in someone's emotional state. If someone suddenly goes from relaxed to tense, or from happy to withdrawn, it could signal a significant change in their thoughts or feelings. These emotional shifts often signal that something important is happening. One of the central themes in Read People Like a Book is that understanding people is not just about reading their body language or facial expressions, it's also about listening and connecting on a deeper level. Empathy and active listening are powerful tools for reading people more accurately. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. When you put yourself in someone else's shoes, you gain insights into their emotions, motivations, and behavior. King emphasizes that empathy is not just about feeling sorry for someone, but about genuinely understanding their perspective. Active listening. This involves more than just hearing words. Active listening means fully concentrating on what someone is saying, understanding their message, and responding thoughtfully. When you listen actively, you'll pick up on subtleties in their speech, like pauses, changes in tone, or contradictions, that give you clues about their inner thoughts. Here are some active listening tips from the book. Focus on the speaker. Put away distractions and make eye contact to show that you're fully engaged. Ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, ask for more details. This not only shows that you're paying attention, but it also helps you understand the speaker's message more deeply. Summarize and reflect. Repeat back what you've heard in your own words to ensure you've understood correctly and to show the speaker that you're actively engaged. The main point here is that empathy and active listening help you get beyond surface-level behavior and understand what someone is really thinking or feeling. One of the most fascinating sections of the book deals with detecting lies and deception. Patrick King explains that while it's impossible to be 100% certain someone is lying, there are certain cues and patterns of behavior that can give someone away. Inconsistent body language. When someone is lying, their body language often doesn't match their words. For example, they might say they're confident, but their posture is closed off, or their hands are fidgeting. Inconsistent signals can be a sign that someone is hiding something. Excessive details. Liars often overcompensate by providing too many details in an attempt to sound convincing. If someone gives a long-winded explanation that seems overly complex, it could be a red flag. Micro-expressions of guilt. People who lie often display micro-expressions of guilt or fear, even if they're trying to appear calm. A brief flash of fear or anxiety can reveal that they're uncomfortable with what they're saying. Avoiding eye contact or overcompensating. Many liars avoid eye contact, but some go the opposite route and maintain too much eye contact to seem trustworthy. Paying attention to extremes in behavior can help you detect deception. The key takeaway here is that while no single cue can confirm a lie, a combination of signals, such as inconsistent body language, excessive details, and signs of guilt, can help you spot deception. Now that we've covered the techniques, let's talk about how you can apply them in your everyday life. Whether you're in a business meeting, a social setting, or even a family gathering, being able to read people effectively can enhance your relationships, help you navigate tricky situations, and give you the upper hand in negotiations. In relationships, being able to understand your partner's emotions and nonverbal cues can help you resolve conflicts and communicate more effectively. Reading people allows you to respond to their needs and feelings before they even say a word. In business, understanding body language and emotional states is critical in negotiations and sales. If you can pick up on signs of hesitation or discomfort, you can adjust your strategy to build trust or close a deal. In social situations, Reading people also helps in everyday social interactions. You can use these skills to make better connections, understand group dynamics, and navigate difficult conversations with more ease and confidence. The overall message is that reading people is an essential life skill that can improve every aspect of your communication and relationships. In conclusion, Read People Like a Book by Patrick King offers a practical guide to understanding human behavior by observing body language, listening actively, and applying empathy. By mastering these techniques, you can improve your relationships, detect deception, and navigate social and professional situations more effectively. If you're ready to take your communication skills to the next level, this book is a great place to start. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What's one thing you've noticed about people's behavior that tells you more than their words ever could? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.